Yes, it's Friday again. You're here and you're here not to listen to my amazingly, brilliantly, fantastical sense of humor that nobody ever gets. No, sir, you're here for your weekly dose of This Week in F1. First up, Alfa to kick behind in 2022. Well, hot on the tail of announcing an extended deal to remain in Formula 1, Alfa Romeo has made promising sounds. We are a very efficient team in the way we use resources. We have been operating just below the cap for years, so we won't need to go through painful adjustments like some of our rivals. We feel we can be one of the surprise packages of the next era, said Fred Vassar, their team principal. With new regulations, of course, coming in next year and with the new cars being shown off recently, things could get interesting, and Vassar is of course no mug, having been team principal of Renault, Sauber, Managing Director and CEO of Sauber Motorsport currently, and Team Principal of Alfa Romeo Racing. Vassar also added that the gap to the front of the grid has shrunk significantly. Well, big talk from the big man. Now they only need to replace that absolutely brilliant legend Kimi Räikkönen with the future champion Mick Schumacher, and you will not remove the smile of my stupid face for at least a week. Bernie knocks Hamilton's fighting spirit. Yes, Bernie Ecclestone, remember him? Old fella, rich, weird hair, did a few things in history of F1. Rings a bell? Well, Bernie has thrown in his 5 cents, or well, for somebody of his wealth, probably $5 million, after Sir Lewis, the political racing machine, has now gone 5 races without a win, and is 30-odd points behind Jos's kid in the title race. Perhaps Lewis is not quite the fighter that he was, said Bernie, adding, there are lots of occasions this year where he could have done better and hasn't. Well, Ecclestone has never been one for pulling his punches, and he won't be making friends with these statements, but is he right? Look, the guy is old enough to remember the day he and his great pal Noah left the Ark, but he knows something about the sport, doesn't he? Bernie the billionaire also laid into the upcoming sprint races, saying, I don't think it's going to work and I don't think it'll continue. It's an unnecessary confusion for no reason. Qualifying has always been an interesting part of the weekend, and now we will have just another race. It shames me to admit it, but I agree with some of the sentiments of the old fella. Maybe it's an age thing, but this crazy old fool thinks Bernie might be onto something. Lando gives an update after his mugging. Now, to those of you who are living under a rock, the meme master Lando Norris was mugged after the Euro 2020 final at Wembley, and a watch worth £40,000 was taken off him. So not only did his team lose, but some jackass stole his stuff. Wow, rough night for the kid. Thought I'd let you know that I'm doing well and trying to make sure I'm ready and in the right zone for this weekend to perform at my best. Love you all and can't wait to see so many of you back at the track this weekend, said son of Chuck Norris on social media. The kid has had a great season so far, and as an expert of muggings and such, because I live in the crime paradise called South Africa, I can only hope he shakes off the mental issues this kind of thing creates and get back to what he's great at, overperforming in that beautiful papaya-colored McLaren. Glad you're alright, kid. Be strong. Stroll bearing his fangs. Well, Daddy Stroll has made some threatening sounds as he again revealed his quest for glory. If you're going to be push around, for lack of a better word, I don't think you're going to succeed in this sport or any other sport, said Lawrence Stroll. He has of course recently been throwing the dollars around, poaching here, there and everywhere in a bid to get the engineering side of Aston Martin up to scratch. Not at all ashamed of his bid to buy glory, Lawrence Stroll said, we are hiring brilliant new senior technical and engineering talent all the time. The result will be a technical and engineering strength in the company and depth, equal to, if not better than, any other F1 team. Big words, and some may say windgat in Afrikaans, which means something close to arrogant. But Mr. Stroll has had massive success in business and seems to know how to get the most of it out of an organization. So, watch this space, we'll see if something happens. Zach COVID kicked out of Silverstone. Yes, my favorite big bone team boss has tested positive for that stupid COVID-19 and will not be able to attend the British GP at Silverstone. Zaxter is one of 3 McLaren staff members reported to have tested positive for coronavirus and will miss the race. Hope they're alright, and I pray God helps them. The biggest shame for me though is that Brown would have raced the legendary Lotus 79 in which Mario Andretti won the 78 World Championship in an exhibition race. That sucks. And with Silverstone coming up now, time for some race predictions. Now I won't be giving you my predictions on the sprint race because, well, let's see what happens. I don't know who'll be taking it too seriously. I don't know what the tactics will be. I'm gonna have to see what happens. Still a noob at the sprint races. I've only seen them done in a little bit in Formula E and not a lot. First up, pole position I'm giving to Max, Super Max. Thank you to my friend who's put this stupid song in my head. You know who you are, you punk. The win I'm giving to Max, Super Max. Second place I'm giving to Tom Cruise himself, Sergio Perez. He's looked good. Red Bull has looked quick. Third place, sorry Lewis. Only third I'm giving to you, sir. Fourth I'm giving to Valtteri Bottas. Fifth, Mr. Lando Norris. I hope he's got his mind straight after the mugging. Followed by Charles Leclerc and Carlos in the two Ferraris because I think that they're consistent and the car is getting up to pace. I'm giving the next position to Sebastian Vettel. He's won at this Grand Prix before and I think he's got a lot of pace and Aston Martin are looking alright there. Following him in, Daniel Ricciardo. He's still not quite convinced in the McLaren, and the final points position I'm not giving to Alonso. I'm giving to George Russell in the Williams. Laugh at me. Laugh. I'm gonna keep doing strange things and one day I'll be right. Fastest lap, Verstappen. And that's it. Playing out with some memes. Hope you enjoy them. Send us some, man. Come on, go to History on Facebook, History F1. Send us a meme. We need it. Oh, we don't really need it, but we'd like to get it. You'll laugh as well as you see your meme on the show. But that's it. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a great week. God bless. And check out the channel next week. We're going to be dropping a new video around about Tuesday, Wednesday, if everything goes to plan. And it'll be good. I hope. Either way, go McLaren. And may the sprint race be as great as the wall in China. God bless. Goodbye.